Good evening and welcome back to another stream, and it's a big one today. It's a very big one. We've got Max's Birmingham Airport to show off. Good evening to Max, I'm glad you can join us. Good evening to EA, thank you for joining us. And Vesto Potato, good evening. I hope you're all okay, and I hope you're all having a good night. Hopefully about to get a lot better. We've got some Irish music in the background. We've got the retro Aer Lingus livery. And we've got a brand new Birmingham scenery, which will in fact be given away. As you've probably seen in the chat, will be given away later on. We'll do that once we get back to Birmingham, so in a couple of hours' time. But yeah, I'll keep updated on the giveaway, and you can see what we need to do. So if you type in !Macco EGBB, which is the iCal code for it, type that into chat, and yeah, you can put yourself in with a chance of winning the giveaway. What we will do, before we get on with doing anything, I should have loaded this up actually before and I completely forgot. What we're going to do is, we're going to pull up the promo, and we're going to let everyone have a look at it and see what they think. Some people might have already seen it, but for the sake of showing off Birmingham, we will play the promo just one more time. Let me just pull that over here. So, there we are. Will it play? Yes, it will. So let me pause it. Bring it back. Let me just quickly turn off the Irish music. I know you're all loving it. But we will just pause it for 2 seconds whilst we watch this. Right, so let's go. Before we start, I did see something. Yes, Vesto Potato is looking a lot better, and has done a very, very good job of recreating what it does look like in real life. And it took a lot of time, but it's definitely worth it now. But yeah, like you say, there's a lot to do, but I'd say the majority of the big bits are done now, and it does look very, very, very good. I'm sure anyone would agree that looks at it. And yeah, EA, compared to before, it is almost unrecognisable compared to what it used to look like. But yeah, let's get on with what it looks like, shall we? On the promo. I know where some of you may have seen it, but we'll play it for the sake of showing it off one more time. So, here we go.
Shamrock 65 Delta, wind count 303, runway 33, clear to land.
Out of interest, it's looking like the it's looking like the stream is struggling a little. Is it a bit choppy? I'm not sure. We'll give it another go.
Shamrock 65 Delta, wind count 303.
It's looking like as we play the video. I've got one idea to fix it. Let's just go back inside. Yeah, it's choppy, is it? Brilliant. Yeah, let's see if that works. Oh yeah, possibly. Actually no, I don't think I can on this. If not, we'll go into a YouTube and watch it. Let's have a look. Ah, it's causing no!
Shamrock 65 Delta, wind count 303, runway 33, clear to land.
That should have improved now. It's looking like it's improved.
Turn right on Alpha and contact ground on 121.
That could be better now. Right, I'll let you watch it. It's gone glitchy. Right, we'll leave it. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well. What we'll do, I'll put a link to the Max's YouTube video actually in the chat, and that'll solve the problem, won't it? Sorry, I've just seen some new chat come through. I'll be 2 seconds and then I'll read it. So let me go to YouTube quickly. I'm just going to put the link to Max's. Actually, I put the link to Max's and British AvGeeks promos in the description. So first one. Control C. And so there is British AvGeeks, and then we'll go where is it? That's not it. God, Max, you make it so hard to find. I say that, I think it's got, how many views has it got now? It must just be me. 141 now, it must just be me. There we are. I'll copy and paste that. Throw that down, and Control V. There we are. So those are the two promos in chat. Where are we up to now? Oh, welcome British AvGeek, how you doing? I hope you're okay. Usually, yeah, I came onto Twitch actually. I found the growth was actually better, so I streamed to both, and I found the growth on Twitch was actually better. So I make Twitch my main one, but I still stream to YouTube for the time being whilst I'm not an affiliate yet. And thank you for the kind words on my promo. I enjoyed yours too. Two very good promos for Max's Birmingham, and I'm glad you enjoyed it, and hopefully everyone else enjoyed it too. So yeah, we're just getting power onto the aircraft. We'll switch on the dome light whilst it's still dark. Turn on the overhead panel. So, get some nav lights on. Ah, and the AS entered through his giveaway. Ah, welcome Bailey, how you doing? I hope you're okay, I hope you had a good week too. It's been a quiet week on the channel, but we're back to full working order now. No problem. Ah, good. I'm glad you are. So let's get the dares on. Let's take the longest to come on. And nice little feature here they've put on the on-bat now. I think it's not the most recent update, but one of the most recent updates. And seatbelt signs. And actually, I've turned the no smoking sign now. I'm not sure if it. No, it's not on. I'll show you in a second. And the emergency light there. Straight to auto. Yes, I've turned it to no portable devices instead. I saw it in the settings, but actually it could make more sense. So yeah, we set it to no portable devices instead now. So yeah, that is pretty much us for the initial setup done. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you, Bailey. Been a busy week, but it's worth it now. Worth it seeing Birmingham out. But yeah, I unfortunately missed that stream on Tuesday. It would have added too much to my workload, so I had to cancel it, unfortunately, but we're back, and hopefully no problems today. I know we're experiencing quite a few crash problems last time, but I believe I fixed it. I hope I fixed it. Let's just pull our data from SimBrief. So, Birmingham to Dublin. Estimated time is 1 hour. We've got a Compton, I believe it's the Compton departure. So it does take us a bit out of the way, but it's lining us up for runway 16 at Dublin. So that's around the other side rather than a straight in approach. Unfortunate, so it could take a bit longer, but more time to enjoy the scenery. So we can go to the init page now, and then pull that data from there. Cool. And then we can align the IRS on there. Cruise, the flight level today is 240, not high at all. It's a relatively short flight, so there's no point going too high. We can then go to the flight plan page. Everything's already set up for us, so we are taking the Ooh, let me go to sim brief. Oh, actually, I'll start the. We'll get the Irish music back on, shall we? There we are. So we are taking the Compton to Yankee departure from 1-5. Or standard instrument departure. Compton Compton to Yankee there. Possibly we might consider going direct once we took off. There's not much need to go that far south. I'll show you on the flight plan in a bit, but it's quite far south before you make that westerly turn. And then we can go to Dublin. Arrival onto runway 16 ILS. And it's the Factory to Uniform. There we are. The bottom one. Via Kerav. I've seen the ULTAG one, and it's a bit weird the way it wants to bring you in, so we'll try Kerav. Let's see what that looks like. So we can insert that. Now we can go to our nav display, turn that to plan, and just track our routes, make sure everything looks good. So, leaving Birmingham, all those look good. Finally reached Compton there, made that northwesterly turn. And then over Wales, over towards Dublin then. Made that northerly turn, Battery, which is our star. We are on a... Oh, this is looking like a mess of an arrival. Maybe ULTAG was the better option. Maybe it just was. No, I don't want that actually. I want... EIDW. Where is it? Yeah, erase that. EIDW-16 arrival. Oh yeah, sorry. So it's the Factory and then ULTAG. Cool. That's better. Now that should look better on our flight plan too. We should listen to SimBrief more often, shouldn't we? He probably knows more than what I do. So let's go. Might get rid of ULTAG, you know, and just go straight to Umbar. That looks like the better option. We'll go direct to... Oh, I might just cut out the waypoint. The flight plan actually. So clear. And yes. Clear ULTAG. Let's go back through again one more time, and it should look a little better now. Although it's not actually got rid of it. Dear God, how many times do I have to go through this? Don't worry this time, we'll just do a direct to once we get there. Yeah, we'll just do a direct to, it's not a problem. Cool, so then we can go to our performance. Flaps 1 for this departure. We're not heavy at all. We've got 3 tons of fuel, just over 3 tons of fuel, and not many passengers, so we're quite light. Flex to temp 53 degrees. Thrust reduction is 1850, so we'll do acceleration as 3. God, I'm going to test my maths now. 3315, which is 1500 above there. Oh, welcome, Shamnator. How you doing? I hope you're okay. We'll cheat on getting the V-speeds. I really should use that V-speed calculator, but I've not set it up. And my PC's running about 20 different apps, so I think one more and it might blow up. Yeah, Shamnator, definitely. If you want to If you want to, feel free to join in. Definitely. I'm not sure if I've got multiplayer turned on, you know. Is there a way I can check it? I'm trying to think. I've got a feeling I haven't got multiplayer turned on. And you can join in, but I turn it off because you get a load of maniacs on there. Yeah, Bailey, giveaway today. Unfortunately, it's only for people that have got Flight Sim, and from memory, I don't believe you have it. Have you? When you do get it, though, we'll do another giveaway at some point if you want, and we can you can be involved in that one once you get it. And looking at the charts, our transition altitude is 6,000 feet. Pretty standard in the UK around that altitude, that flight level. So we'll enter that in there. I don't think so. Well, once you do get it, hopefully you get it at some point, and once you do, we shall have a look at doing another one, maybe for you, especially for you. I'll turn all the odds up, said Bailey. It's just I'm joking. I will not do that. No, unfortunately, I don't think I do. I think I turned it off because usually you get people who fly in from the wrong runway and you end up landing on top of somebody. It's just a bit chaotic. So unfortunately, I did turn it off. However, I will be getting on VATSIM. I thought today wasn't the best time because I'm going to be like overloaded with doing different things. So I didn't think that today was the right time to do it. But in the very, very near future, we'll get on VATSIM, and then it's easier for people to join us then. Oh yeah, Bailey, I'm sorry. I've not fixed. I'd literally had no time to fix the watch time. I know I keep on saying this, but I do need to fix it. I do apologise. I'll try and get it fixed in the near future for the next stream. I keep on saying that, I know, but I'll try for the next stream. I'm not as busy anymore, so we should be okay. Welcome, Frankie. How are you? I hope you had a good week. So yeah, instead of staring at the MCDU, we'll jump back up and we can get the APU up and running, shall we? Turn the beacon on. Must be pretty, yeah, there's a line now. Cool. We'll turn on some lighting, some more. We have spawned in, and I spawned in just before the sun rises, so as we take off, the sun should start to rise. Should be quite nice. Just off the left wing it'll be, I imagine. Oh, maybe just in front of us actually, is where it'll be, which is pretty nice. Let's turn on some lighting down here. I'll turn on that lighting and I can turn off this dome light now. Ah, nice, Bailey. Hopefully you can do somewhat better than what we've done in the past couple of weeks. You know what? With my new air tool, we will get the Aer Lingus welcome message whilst passengers have just boarded.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are starting to find space in the overhead locker above your seat for any larger wheelie suitcases, I would kindly ask that you please make your way towards the back of the aircraft, where the crew will help to find space and the open overhead lockers. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're all very welcome on board this Aer Lingus flight. Shortly departing, we're in preparation for departure now. Please check that your seatbelt is securely fastened, your seat back is in a fully upright position with the armrest down, tabletop stowed, and all window blinds must be opened at this time. Smoking on board is prohibited, as is the use of any electronic cigarettes. The lavatories are fitted with smoke alarms, and it is an offence to tamper with these or to remove any safety equipment from the aircraft. Please be advised that failure to comply with these regulations may result in prosecution. Please ensure all personal electronic equipment, including mobile phones or tablet devices, have been switched to flight safe or an equivalent airplane mode. Any large or portable electronic devices or laptop computers, however, must be powered down and slowed for taxi, takeoff and landing. And if your device does not have flight safe mode, it must be powered off and stowed for the duration of the flight. We are very pleased to see you on board. We do hope that you are comfortable and you will enjoy your flight with us.
Cool. So that's that done. Start getting pushed back, shall we? We'll make a little COVID-19 announcement to remind everyone. Is it going to work? Overpromised and under-delivered. There's no COVID-19 announcement. My apologies. Actually, whilst we're doing this, we'll get the Compton VOR plugged in actually too, just so we can keep track of that. So, go into here, and the frequency for it is 114.35. So we'll just plug that into there, just so we can keep track of it once we took off. We'll switch that to VOR. Once we take off, that'll start coming up then. It's always good to do just to make sure you are on track for it. So yeah, we'll start our pushback, shall we? Oh, you two need to get on flight sim, that's where it's at. Don't want any of that nonsense on FIFA. You're playing Brighton. My score prediction would be 4-1 United. Pretty easy game, Brighton. Hopefully. So yeah, let's turn on the fuel pumps. That's a bit of a dodgy angle. Turn on the fuel pumps. Engine mode selected to ignition start. And we'll start engine 2, shall we? Whilst we're at it, we will just go into the MCD menu. That's the AOC menu. And we will request some METAR once we push back. There we go. Oh, you can't play it. If you ever can, I would definitely recommend doing it. It's a brilliant game. Oh, brilliant sim, more like. Actually, what I should have done, I need pushback. I need what's it called? The pushback add-on where you can control it yourself. It's a lot better than this system. I've gone way too far now. This the default system you get with Microsoft Flight Simulator is just not that good, really, is it? And what we'll do is just stop pushback there. Save us going into the traffic behind us. Max again has done a really good job of like cluttering the gates up too, so it looks like a busy airport. I remember he added the beacons on too, so it livens it up at night. And now you can just see the sun starting to rise over there. So as we take off, we'll just see the sun over the horizon. Should be nice. So yeah, engine 2 is started. Let's start engine 1. Whilst that is doing that, we will go into the menu, ATSU and AOC menu, and we'll get the receive messages and our METAR. In the near future, I did see on Twitter that they will be introducing a print function. So here you can press print, and this little virtual printer here will start working. So you're saving the planet, you're not really printing real paper, and it's a cool little add-on. What's not to love? QNH is 1029. So set that. And what we're looking at, winds are 170 at 6, some overcast cloud at 600. Apart from that though, I believe that's transition altitude, or maybe it's visibility actually, isn't it? Maybe it's visibility. 7 kilometers. Plenty. Only a little bit quicker, EA. Only a little bit quicker. Are you in the Dash 8 or the ATR? I'm not sure what they got. Is it? Oh, I bet it's Majestic Dash 8, isn't it? Oh, I bet you can do a nice little EasyJet, not EasyJet, Flybe flight on there. Relive some nice memories. So both engines are started, so APU can go. Wing lights can come on, taxi lights can come on. All set for the overhead panel now. We're looking good. Engine mode selected back to normal. and we can set flaps 1 for takeoff. Now for runway 15 it is a bit of a taxi down. It's the side that's not closest to the runway, so just more time to enjoy Max's scenery though, I guess. So we can release the parking brake. Cool. We can begin our taxi. We've got plenty of time to be doing now before takeoff checklist. And before we start taxiing, we'll just do a quick flight control check. So, full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, and neutral, and rudder, full right, full left, neutral. Cool. Oh, I fixed that problem, if anyone's seen it. I'm not sure. Of my flight stick here doing like a little jiggery thing. It's because I had my yoke and my side stick connected at once. So using them both at one time seems to be a bit dodgy on the sim. I didn't really like it. Hence why a lot of things were a bit weird. But I have now fixed that. I can't remember who was it now. It was Jeff Boy, I'm not sure if he's here, and Bailey, who witnessed my yoke being stuck in a position where it was banking a little, but I went off for about 2 minutes to get a drink, and then at that time we'd done a full 180-degree turn at about 40 degrees of bank, so I definitely needed to fix that. Frankie, I cannot play. You should be able to get like maybe on your phone, like Infinite Flight or something, even if you can't play it on a PC. Oh, they have X-Plane on phone too, which is pretty cool. Saab. Oh, there's a Saab 340 add-on for. Is it X-Plane? Yeah, I never knew that. I thought it was only the Majestic -8. What's it on? Oh, is it Unprepared? Or FSX? The Majestic. That's a shame though. Hopefully they do one for this thing, that'd be cool. I hope they do. So whilst making the taxi, we'll pull up the Navigraph charts for the departure too, so you can see that. X-Plane Mobile. Ah yeah, I didn't realise that. Thank you, EA. Oh, sorry, I just turned on the runway turn off, so it's a little bit dark. We'll go back. Navigraph charts. So we'll depart in 15, and then from there, our max speed will be 210 knots until Bravo Bravo Sierra 13. So yeah, we just set as that announcement was playing, we'd set that. Let's just set up I believe this is a welcome. Oh, safety announcement. So yeah, we set that before at 210 knots, and our maximum ceiling is 6,000 up until Compton. So we'll oblige by that. So. But yeah, it's pretty simple departure, just following these, which the autopilot will do for us anyway, so nothing too complicated. I believe this taxiway is alpha now, so it's alpha all the way down to threshold.
There are 2 doors at the front of the cabin, one left and one right. 2 doors at the back of the cabin, one left and one right. And in the center
we'll just do our before takeoff checklist early, so we're not rushing around once we get to the threshold. So, auto brake set, max, signs are on, cabin,
please take time now to locate the exit nearest you, bear in mind it may be behind you. And in the event you should confuse one of these in an emergency, please leave all cabin
ignore the message of put it to windshield system off, we'll turn that on as we get closer. Make one for... Oh yeah, that'd be cool, yeah. I'm looking forward to that. I think we need like a payware, good, close to study level or study level turbo prop. I think because at the moment too, I guess you have other sims. When I've been on VATSIM, I've realised that a lot of people just use the like jet engines. I don't know what's the technical term. Rather than turboprops, they use twin engined or 4-engined jet. It's pretty. Everyone looks the same when on the Eagle. Actually, a bit annoying, but I guess it'll be fixed at some point once some proper modern action comes out, which I believe British Arcade is working on.
Please study it before departure. We would like to remind you that the use of any over-ear Beats style headphones are not permitted for takeoff or for landing. We do
2-1 half time. My bet's coming in, Bailey. My bet is coming in. That was close. Frank, oh, you love Twitch, that's good. I'm glad you're tuning in too. It's very nice of you.
Doing so again for landing then, and this is part of our normal safety procedure. Cabin crew to your stations for cabin secure check.
So I'll just do that before takeoff announcement, if it works. Well, some of these don't work, you know, which is a bit weird. Oh well. We'll just proceed. We don't need it anyway. So, predictive wind shear system can come on. Weather radar can come on. Ooh. And then runway turn-offs off. Nose light takeoff. Landing lights are on. Cool. That's all set. I'm glad I finally fixed this issue where the stream was laggy, or just like choppy for you guys to watch. Seems to finally fix that. I'm not sure what happens when I go on the outside. Does it go worse or does it stay? Ah, it stays pretty. Honestly, I don't know what I've changed, but I've changed something. Sorry, Frankie, I'm not sure what you're trying to say. I tried to work it out, but oh, Wagwan, my G. No, I know what you mean. So, takeoff thrust set. Manflex SRS runway auto thrust is blue. Bit of nose down, just to stop any premature lift. 100 knots. We probably didn't even need the whole runway, did we? We could have done it earlier. Oh well. It's V1 and rotate. Positive rate of climb, gear up. Oh, look at that sunrise. That is beautiful. 10 degrees nose up. Slight left turn now. Just climb out. And we can go flaps 1. We're right on our limit now, so we'll reduce the throttle to first climb. Bring the nose down. And turn the autopilot on. Cool, that is a takeoff pretty much done. Actually, let's just set speed managed and see if it actually does anything. See what it does, sorry. Is that, yeah. Let me just see. No, it wants to take it to 250, doesn't it? We'll keep it at 210 just to stay within the law. No breaking no laws. You know what, I've not even given a look at that. Damn. Yes, it is, Frankie. It's very, very nice. The Irish music playing away in the background too. So yeah, I'll take this opportunity whilst we're looking out to remind you that today is a giveaway for Maccosim's Birmingham Airport, so please do get involved. I think we've only got EA at the moment who's up for it, so he's probably hating me for saying this, trying to promote it now. He just wants to stay on there to win it. But yeah, we will we'll close the giveaway at the end of the stream, so please do get involved. And if you want to win, just type it. If you're listening on YouTube, I apologise because I've not been looking at YouTube comments, which is naughty of me. I'm very sorry. if you are on YouTube, I apologise. I will switch over to multi-stream now so we can actually see your your chat. I apologise for that. But yeah, if you're on YouTube, on Twitch, if you come on and type in !Macco EGBB, which is the iCal code of Birmingham, type that in and you will be entered into the giveaway to win a free copy of it. Yeah, I do apologise, EA. We need some more people though. You are the only one at the moment, so you might be in a pretty good odds of winning it. So yeah, we'll jump back into the cockpit and get set up, shall we? Set up. So, should have done that before. As we brought the flaps up, we disarmed the spoilers. Transponder TI. Flight plan, that's fine. And we're passing through our transition level now, so we can climb to 6,000. Oh, sorry, you can set Barrow to standard and climb to 6,000 again. Exactly, you can't lose it, Shush, you entered. You can't lose. EA is winning it live. I'll just stop promoting it now and then you can you can win by yourself. Oh dear. Oh, it's a really nice livery this though. I found it before on flightsim.to. I thought, you know what, this would be perfect. I was going to use the standard one, but I thought, you know what, we'll use a classic one. There was another one, but it wasn't used on an A320. It had the silver bare metal wings, which I thought was pretty cool. Pretty retro too, but I think it was used on the 747s and 737s. I don't believe it was used on an A320, unfortunately. But this was a specific, I think it was to mark a date or something for Aer Lingus. They had an A320 in this colour, which is pretty cool. Streamlabs is winning on your parade, yay. He's trying to ruin your chances. I'm glad it's now not choppy when you step outside. I'm glad that is fixed. I believe, right, if we're on VATSIM now, we've got 40 miles to go until Compton. I'm pretty sure they would say climb now, give us a flight level, and I'm pretty sure they would tell us direct to another waypoint. So we'll do it ourselves, shall we? So we'll go direct now. Direct, sorry, to, let's go Malby, no, Wotan is that, and climb now, flight level 240. And with that we can set manage speed instead. Yeah, I think that, EA. This retro livery is definitely a lot more, almost traditional, is it, or? Definitely traditional, it's got a bit more about it, hasn't it, than the new one. It's a bit, like you say, it's a bit standard. It's like every other livery you see. It's not much different anymore. I guess it's all about saving weight now, isn't it? Less paints, less weight, less fuel burn. And overall cheaper to run over a number of years, so I guess that's the reason why, but it's sad. It is. Yes, Frankie, I am doing a giveaway of that airport you just saw. You probably didn't see much of it actually, but on the way back we'll give more of a showing of it. It's just over there now, but once we land back there later on, we will give more of a showing of it then. Direct, let's go. We said Wotan, didn't we? Let's hope we don't wipe our flight plan, which I know it has done with a couple of other people. No, it's not. We're all good there. So we'll just continue our climb now. So look at the right window. Lovely. And we'll let star for our arrival. So EIDW star. And we are flying going to struggle to remember. Battery. We are on the battery arrival. And I can't see it there, so we're going to have to... Here we are. However, I don't believe that's the right one. Let's just give it a look. So let's have a look at what it's going to give us when we get there. Oh, welcome, Redian. So I'm trying to catch up on some comments now, some of the chat. I'm trying to go back now. I might have missed your message, I'm sorry, Redian. I can't see if you've done it right. Bailey, the cruising altitude is the flight level 240, so pretty low today, but it's not a long flight, so it wouldn't make sense going up that high. So yeah, 240 is today. Have I entered correctly? I can't see. But yeah, I'm not sure if you have or not, but oh EA's told you. So type in exclamation mark Macco EGBB, like EA's told you in chat, and then that way you will be entered. It looks like you just made a spelling mistake about what EA is saying. Ah, there you are. You've entered now, yeah. Yeah, no problem, Median. It's probably EA helped me more there, but yeah. Thank you, EA, for that. Oh, I don't know, Max. Am I feeling kind enough? I feel like you have an unfair advantage, you know. I think you've already seen the build. Go on, you can have one entry. That's it. I'm joking. Do not enter otherwise. Rage will occur. I'm joking. I know! Yeah, you helped him and now you've got a 50% chance. No, it's very nice if you're helping him though. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, no problem, thank you. Enjoy. And I hope to see you later. We're doing a return leg anyway, so we've got a long time to go. I believe we are flying over Wales actually, so I'm not sure which part of Wales. Oh, you know what? This is Liverpool Airport right down here. Go have a check, because I want to see if we're going to fly over. Oh, we're going to... Oh no, this is South Wales. I'm completely in the wrong place. It does actually look pretty similar to to that, which was what I was thinking. Oh dear. That's close. So yeah, see you later, Frankie. Yeah, Vidian, I thought that was Cheshire. So it's not just me, at least. I did think it was Cheshire, but yeah, it does look like the murders, doesn't it? Like, that's going to be like the Liverpool Airport there. That's what threw me off. That's what threw me off, but no, I think this is Bristol then. We'll try and find... Bristol Airport must be pretty close to here. Maybe that's Bristol? Oh, there's so many airports, I don't know. But yeah, we're over Bristol, I think. I'm sorry, Max. I thought it's only fair. We're turning constraints off now, and we'll just increase that range a little more. Thank you for tuning in, though, Frankie. Very nice of you, as always. As we get to Dublin, I will just go for a quick drink. Amy, we got bought some energy drinks at the weekend, so I'm going to steal one of those. Even though I called her a chav for drinking it, I am now going to steal one. I need it more than her. That is my excuse. We'll just set Squawk 2000. Actually, I probably should have done that, but that's what you set it on Unicom, I believe. So. My hand is on my head. Once there for too long, Frankie. Your arm starts weak. Cool. So, I know, being the headlines tomorrow, most hated Twitch streamer denies developer of his own airport giveaway. I do apologise. Maybe next time, Max, I'll do another one for you. I've heard he's doing Belfast next, which is it'll follow the pattern. So he's done EGCC, he's done EGBB, so he's now going to do EGAA. You heard it here first. Lovely view of Bristol too. Are you from around Cheshire then, Redian? Or do you just know the area? Oh, and the stream's getting a little choppy now. I don't know why. Oh, it was so fine before too. I don't know why it would suddenly do this. So I can try and... Everything seems to be alright in general settings of it. My apologies, Max. Yeah, I don't know what... Is this stream choppy for you guys? It is saying it... It does look like it is, but then... My bitrate seems fine, everything else seems fine. We'll get a duty-free announcement and that'll make it all better, shall it? Everyone loves a bit of duty-free.
Seatbelt sign overhead is illuminated, and we would advise that you do keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight. In the panel above your head, you'll find a light, a call bell, and a fresh air vent. And there are lavatories on board, all of which are equipped with baby changing facilities. Please do take care if you are opening the overhead lockers during the course of the flight. In case anything should...
Is it stop-start? Yeah, right.
To you or to another
Yeah, my bitrate seems to be all over the place too, like, 1 minute... I'm just going to descend a little bit. I'm not sure if it's maybe the cloud that's causing it. Like, it's flying through the cloud. I was thinking maybe it was a cloud causing it. Ah, it's gone better now. Maybe it was a cloud. As soon as we get out of it, it's fine, isn't it? That's why I'm just going to descend a little further. It seems fine for EA there. Oh god. Honestly, I've spent about 3 weeks trying to fix so it's not going to get choppy. Right, we'll see. We're going to fly into some cloud here. If it is the cloud, then we'll experience it again. If it's not, I'm not sure what it would be. Whilst we're doing that though, we will set up our approach, shall we? Because a bit long before we get in there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll set off that BOR now. Flying away from it, so it's fine. So performance. We'll go back to our meta information, shall we? So for Dublin, we're looking at a QNH of 1020. Winds 170 at 14. That was pretty gusty. Looking pretty gusty at Dublin. And it seems to be, what, 4 or 5, so it's like a cross headwind. We're going to get a few clouds at 1500, broken at 2200. Visibility is over 10 kilometers, and temperature 7. So we'll enter that into the destination data. So 170 at 14, 7 degrees, and 1020. Someone in chat's gonna have to remember that, because I am most definitely gonna. If I don't forget, then it's a miracle. I hope one of you got good memory. So it's 1020. It was 170 at 14. Oh, I'm gonna get all this, aren't I? I'm a genius. Oh no, it was a 4. It was 7 degrees. Oh, will it? That's probably not a bad idea, actually. Let's do that. Let's go outside now. I mean, we are flying through the clouds. Ah, yeah, it is the clouds then. It is. So let's just, I'm just going to descend a little further. So just get out of them. As soon as you go into them and look outside, and then I come down here, and it's not having to load in the clouds anymore, so it should go better. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's the clouds. Oh dear. We'll set a higher cruising level on the way back from Dublin. And hopefully that should eliminate the possibility of that happening again. So our transition altitude we can get from the charts, and is... Oh, it's set by ATC. So we'll go 6,000, which is... Oh no, plus 1,000 from takeoff, so 7,000. We'll set that as. And then if we go on to our... I'll set it to what I hatched for you. So we go to our approach charts, and we are using the ILS runway 16. And we want to get our minimums. So here, for a ILS, full ILS, we're going to have a decision height, or MDA, of 417, or a decision height of 200. We'll go 200 actually, once we're using the full-blown ILS, and we'll get the minimums call out doing that too. So we'll put 200 in DH. Cool, so we're all set up for landing. So once we get a bit closer we can activate that approach phase, and that's us done. Is it going to go start jumping choppy again now? Is the question. It's these red clouds, the cursed clouds. It looks lovely, but oh my god, look at that. Just going to get a quick screenshot. I apologise for the choppiness, but I can't say no to that. That'd be a good thumbnail at some point. I'll have to just watch that altitude. That's fine at the moment. I prefer to go lower than higher as we get a bit closer to Dublin now. So we are currently about 80 plus, what's that? 40 to 160? About 120 before. Ish, 100 miles before descent. So yeah, we'll continue trekking on. You know what I never did? Turn off my landing lights. Let passengers roam free. This red cloud is chasing us. It does look really good, doesn't it? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna miss that. Thank you. Oh, Redian, thank you very much for following me. Thank you. I couldn't figure out who it was. I've disabled my preview, so I can't actually see, just to try and save FPS. Let's actually turn it on just to see. Disable it. Let's just see if that does make a difference. Yeah, it does. Oh god, it does. So yeah, I can't see the preview, but yeah, thank you very much for that follow. I appreciate that. And we are getting closer to our goal, which was 50 followers by my birthday, which is the 19th of Jan, which actually gives me another. How long does that give me? What day is it today? 50. 4 days. So maybe another stream. And we need about 5-6 followers. So yeah, hopefully we'll get there. Hope so. Don't take a tree. It does, doesn't it, EA? Every so often you can just capture a really nice, a nice screenshot in this. I've noticed. You're in 50-50 chance here, EA, of winning a. Oh no, saying that. Radiant, it says that you. I don't think you're on here yet. I'll just show you. Can I? Yeah. It'll just show you. It only says EA is on there. Try doing the command again, just to see if it comes through. EA is currently cursing me. I'm very sorry. Oh, Max put it in the Discord. Oh, that's nice of him. I didn't even see. When I say Max, I mean Macco Simulations. Oh, he has. That's nice of him. Have I been pronouncing that completely wrong the whole time? Because I did see you in the chat before. Is it Red Ian? I've just looked in. Oh, is it Red Ian? I did see you in the chat before, actually. What captured my eye was the fact that you had the beluga. Red Ian, okay. What captured my eye is I had the beluga as your profile picture. That's what caught my eye. Do you live close then to Broughton? Or do you just? I know a lot of people liked looking at the beluga. No, I'm looking now. You did type it, didn't you? I saw it come through. Which is weird. I know, Bailey, I know. 11 viewers, we're doing pretty well, actually. That's one of our highest kind of retained viewers. But let me just see if I can. God, that's. This low-level cloud is ruining the stream. Let's just. No, we can't. Can we climb, Jeffy? No, we can't. I'm gonna have to. We'll go for it. We'll go flight level 260. See, that fixes it. It's because we're so low. We're just right in the cloud, and it seems to be taking a lot of. Let me just look down. This might, or maybe even just go on a wing view. Maybe. Will that fix it? Just so that all the instruments loading in. No, that doesn't fix it. We might just have to look down for a bit. We can look outside via the weather radar. Oh, why can't I? Right, let me cancel it. EA has fixed it. Let me just cancel it and I'll restart it. Let me see if that then works. Just start giveaway. Oh, I'm sorry, EA. Right, try again. Oh wait. Give it a second. Right, try again now. Moderator verified, Streamlabs. You received 1 ticket. That is weird. I'm not sure why it's not working for you anymore. Ah, you're in now. You're in. Right, EA, if you try... I'm thinking maybe the... EA, if you try it now... Ah, you're both in it now. I'm not sure what the problem was before, but yeah, you're both in it now. Now it's a 50-50 chance that you're winning it. You can't complain at that. We'll just look down for the time being, just to save that the stream getting a bit choppy again. Once that's fixed, we'll start this end again. I'm glad it's fixed. I'm glad it's fixed. Phil Jones best defender in the World Cup. I can't but imagine the world's going to rely on Phil Jones to win us the World Cup. Oh, we'll just set that to the standard page. Did you take off at the same time, EA, or was it a bit later? I mean, I am cruising at a speed of like 360 knots. Got a 45, 50 knot headwind. So that's slowing us down a bit. I mean, you're going to be hovering in that turbo prop, flying with those winds. I mean, the journey back would be like 2 minutes. You take off and you're there. Right. Oh, we're just above the clouds now. Right, maybe just 270, and that'll be fine then. That might just... Streamlabs is like more active in the chat than anything. I might just need to turn him down. I mean, he's doing a good job of promoting the scenery for Maccosim, but... Ah yes, aviation simulation, you are in too. Okay, it's working properly now. We don't need to worry. However, the stream isn't working properly. Your chances are going down, EA, ever so slightly. By the minute. Ah, thank you, aviation simulation. Thank you very much for following too. We're one step closer again. I don't know how many followers are on now. Is it 40? 45? I don't actually know. We're getting close to that 50 goal. I know that. And my followers isn't updated. 44. Yeah, I thought that, Bailey. I thought that. 45, I think, is what it's saying here. Oh, why is this cloud never ending? It look, it's getting to the end of it then. Oh, we are, but we're just right in the midst of it. I mean, we're not going to get any higher, to be honest. We'd start our descent in the next 2 or 3 minutes. Let's get an announcement. Just as one of these so, should we say descending? Oh, it does.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has switched on the fasten seatbelt signs to shortly be landing. We would ask now that you return to your seat to ensure that your seatbelts are securely fastened. Your tray tables are clipped up and your seat backs are fully upright with the armrests down. If you're seated in rows 1, 12 or 13 today, please ensure that all cabin baggage once again is placed overhead for landing. The cabin crew has been through the cabin to collect any waste or rubbish you accumulated during the flight, so we would kindly ask that you have this ready for collection. Thank you.
So I was thinking about the approach. Actually, we'll get a navigraph, shall we? So start, and we are flying the. The stream's going to go traffic. Is it because navigraph's on too? In fairness to my PC, I've got about 20 different things. Actually, let's put navigraph on and look down. This seems the only way to solve it. I'll try a more permanent solution once the stream finishes, but for now we'll do this. Yeah, so our star is going to take us. Let's have a look. I can't remember if it's going to. So it looks like it's going to take us right over Dublin. I'm not sure if that's even the right one, to be honest. I don't. It just doesn't seem like the best one. So if I look on Navigraph, where's Dublin? Dublin's here. So I found a good one before. Let's try and find it again. So yeah, this made more sense to me, following around here. Oh, I'm saying that those arrows are around here, aren't they? Maybe for 28 left. Maybe that would make more sense, actually. Just to fly, maybe just fly over the airport doesn't feel like an actual ILS approach. Unless you're flying over the Collinstown VOR. Unless you're doing that. We'll do it. We'll do it. I'm not sure if it's right, but we will just follow that. And I think once we get round here, we'll make that right turn and we'll go direct to Bapta, and we'll settle ourselves there. So yeah, whilst we're doing that, let's go inside descent, shall we? So we'll go down to flight level 120 for now, and then we can have a look later on. That is the one that SimBrief gave us, but it just doesn't feel like it's the best. So on here, it's saying battery to Otna. But on here, we're not going to Otna, we're going to another waypoint. Which is where the problems, I think. We're going to Rubar. And that is where it's starting to throw itself off. Arrival ILS 16, yes. And it is that. And set. Let's see if that looks any better. Ah, that's better. Oh, right, okay. I'm not sure what the problem was before. But it looks better now. We've solved that. I must have maybe clicked the wrong one? I don't know. But yeah, that's fixed. Are we going to have to continue looking down just because of these clouds? Oh my god. Look at that rate of descent too. That's one thing that needs fixing. We'll do it ourselves. 4,000 feet per minute. The passengers will be pinned to the roof. Yeah, we'll set that ourselves. Whereabouts are you now, EA? How are you getting along? The A320 is just a bit quicker than your is it the ATR? Oh no, it's a Saab, isn't it? Saab 340, if I remember correctly. Just a little bit quicker than that. 220 knots. Is that ground speed, or is that like taking into account the headwind you've got? Assuming you've got live over on those. That's not too bad for a turboprop, to be fair. I suspect it may be worse. So at Otno we'll activate our approach mode. We'll continue flying then. We'll just set this a bit closer now. So yeah, Otno will set approach mode. We'll get flaps 2 for that waypoint. Umbar, I think it is. We'll set flaps 2 for that waypoint. And then as we make our right turn onto final, to capture the ILS, we'll put our gear down and we'll continue our approach then. A pretty simple one. It's Dublin. I imagine on VATSIM it could be a lot harder. Dublin does get pretty busy, so they start putting you in holds and all sorts of shenanigans. So I imagine it can get quite difficult on VATSIM. We'll set the Dublin VOR, which is 114.92, just to be sure. Oh, and what we'll do is set the ILS frequency for Dublin too. So, to get the ILS frequency, a lot of you probably already know, but you go to the approach page, get the ILS information, or the ILS chart. So we're going from Umdar onto BAPDA, then capturing the ILS from there. The ILS DME, here we are. So you look for the course, the tracking gives you there, and then the code afterwards, which is 111.5. So all you have to do is come down here into RadNav, 111.5, enter that there, and it should bring up the name of the ILS. So if it doesn't, that's fine. It should have still recorded that. When I jump on VATSIM, yeah, you'll have to jump on a stream and flyovers. Do your first flight. Maybe not on a stream, actually. I wouldn't recommend. It is good once you get into it, though. I was definitely nervous at first, but once you get past that nervousness, it's definitely a lot better to fly on there than without any ATC then. Oh god. I have found that sims are so sensitive, like you could open one thing and the whole thing goes. What's Volanta? Is it some kind of... Ah yeah, you did a return, yeah. Oh, we'll do that. To be fair, I'm not too far out from Dublin now, about 40 miles from actually being in Dublin, but I need to go past it and then back round, which is about 20 miles, so probably about 60... just turning on the ATIs. About 70-60 miles away from London. We're getting that increased crosswind now, so 25 knots crosswind. Ah, okay. So it's like, is it similar to Sim Toolkit Pro? I think I use for Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm assuming it's similar to that. Which is pretty handy tool, actually. I never even realised you could save your flights on there. But it's cool to like look back after a month of doing quite a lot of flying. Oh, we'll set the engine mode selected to ignition start because of the icing too. I did forget that. And then we'll just clear that ECAM page. But yeah, it's like cool after you've done a month of quite a lot of flights to look back and see how you've done. I know on Sim Toolkit Pro you can look at each of your landings too. Let me see if I can pull it up quickly. Which one is it? Oh, now we've got it open. But yeah, you can look at your landings and see the landing rate and how far you are from the landing zone. Pretty cool. Definitely a good add-on. But I say that, I'm not even using it, I'm using Fly Live Studio instead. Only because I was scared that Sim Toolkit Pro was going to make it crash. I think that the course was last time, so Ah, yeah. Yeah. I've noticed a lot of problems with CPU usage. I think it's caused a lot of problems with scenery. Just in general, caused a lot of problems. Like, if something loads up and it causes a spike in CPU, it'll just crash the game you're playing, or the sim you're playing. Yeah, I found that quite annoying. And it took me about 2 days of working through things to finally figure out that that was a problem. It took quite a long time. Let me just double check that we've got no... I can't actually find the our actual star on here, which is weird. Where is... no. Oh, this could be it. Baboon. Burmo. Yeah, that's fine. Making that left turn now. As you can see on there, it's pretty handy that Navigraph follows your aircraft too. It's good for when you're flying on Batson too. When you're taxiing, that's when I use it most. Otherwise I would definitely end up getting lost somewhere ridiculous. End up in the general aviation realm rather than 747 cargo or something I'd do. So we'll continue sending now to flight level 7070, shall we? Jet transition level. Try and get out of this cloud too. I imagine when we look outside now the aircraft will be full of ice. Yep. Like, look out. It looks cool, but it's so unrealistic at the same time. Oh yeah, flying in Microsoft Flight Sim. You probably do have you probably have a massive update to do, don't you? We'll find out. Yeah, they are. Like, literally, the level of them is from like, I'm not sure how high. Maybe like flight 070 to 26,000. It was just pure cloud. It's pretty crazy. Oh, we're passing through it now. About 010 is when we're going to pass through it, which is ridiculous. We'll turn on the landing lights. And you know what, actually, I'm not sure if anyone noticed, right? Let me just show you. EIDW Oh, you're going to have to use the Asobo Birmingham. Oh dear. Rest in peace. Thing is, once you've seen Macco Simulations Birmingham, you don't ever want to go back to the Asobo one now. It's cursed. But yeah, so let me show you this. And you might have already seen it actually. I thought it was pretty cool and I found it. Oh, you won't be able to see it actually, I don't think. So if you look here, let's see if you can. If you look here, and you might see this little, I bet you can't even see it, can you? So let's. So it's, here we are. So see that landing light there? That's the landing light for the A320. It's not actually in the wing here. It's embedded underneath. So if I turn it off, left side, isn't it? So here you see it's retracted. So if I switch it on quickly, see you might have. If not, I will do it on the ground to show you. That might be a bit easier. Oh, the displays on the right, the first officer display, I've turned them off as, I believe, somebody said that, I think it was Red Ian, wasn't it? Ian said that it actually saves your FPS. So in an attempt to increase FPS, I've switched them off. It looks a bit weird, but I thought I prefer the performance over that. You know what we should do? On the way back actually, I might fly the first officer's seat to almost simulate a a real world flight. Might actually do that. Macco's, yeah, the Manchester Airport, it's my local too, Manchester Airport. I thought we're ever going to fly anywhere, I had to fly from there, so to have it what it was at the beginning compared to now is a big upgrade. Definitely worth, what is it, I think it's $9.99 now. I mean, if you compare that to what some people are charging, not naming names, but definitely very good value for money, and I'd recommend it to anyone. I'm not being paid to say either. But no, I definitely recommend it to anybody considering it in the sim market for some good UK airports. Macco Simulations seems to be the place to go at the moment. So yeah, we'll continue our descent now to 5,000 feet. Try and get out of this cloud too. Yeah, I would say Macco Simulations, Manchester, Combe Bon, are two of my favourite payware scenes. And now Birmingham too. And it's only just started Birmingham too. It's not even close to full release. Oh, we don't want QNH. Oh, we want QNH showing up. Hectopascals is what we want. But yeah, it's not even finished yet and it looks insane. To anyone that might have missed it, obviously we're doing the return leg, so you just be careful to capture it then. And it'll be a bit lighter too, so we'll do a little tour of it. We'll try and play the video again, I'm not sure it'll work, but... Have you been simming for 8 weeks? Are you not sim before now, Ian, then? So this is your first? It's good, isn't it? I mean, Microsoft Flight Simulator is a good place to start to. Wow. Let's try and get a good view out there. Microsoft Flight Simulator is a good place to start. I know it's a bit buggy, but all in all, it's you can't complain with what you get. I mean, the scenery is stunning too when you're flying. Well, Ian, it might be your Birmingham might be your second if you win the draw. You've got a 33% chance to win at the moment, as you can see there. So, yeah, pretty good chance of winning. I'll just give it a that. Combe Bon, you're saying, yeah, Combe Bon's really good, isn't it? Now 3,000 feet. Played FSX years ago, but I had a stroke. Oh god. Age 38, that's young. I hope you're okay now. How are you getting on? When will the replay? Replay, I believe there's one in development at the moment. I believe. I hope it's soon, because especially on streams, it's nice to, once you landed, go back and look at your landing. At the moment, you can't really do it. I have seen one. I think Drawya, I think he uses it on his streams. But apart from that, I don't think there's any good ones. We're just waiting. They're all in beta at the moment. They're all being developed. I don't think too long before we see it though. And then I know that Microsoft Flight Simulator has said they're possibly working on one. I'm not sure how good it will be compared to the external ones you can get, but yeah. Hopefully we'll see it soon. A 2 GB update. Dear me. You need quick internet is what you need, EA. You get with it like the 100 meg download. I'm going to get a drink once we land anyway, so it might give you a bit of time to go and do that update and get loaded in. I'll see where you're at when we get back and we'll decide. I'm okay with the clear. I mean, that's still bad though for 38. It's not a nice thing to happen at that age. Memory in right arm. Is it like a Is it kind of affect everyday life? Is it like quite a big effect, or? That must have been horrible. A sober replay will be released this year, and I think Salty Sim. Yeah, Salty Sim's making a free one. I thought I'd seen that. I can't remember the name of them, but yeah. And then, yeah, Sobo release this year. We'll probably, we'll see. If a Sobo say this year, it'll be next year. Oh, there you are, Power Minion. It is just giving you the thing. So it's exclamation mark Macco EGBB, as EA has just told you. And as long as you got Microsoft Flight Simulator, you can feel free to enter and see how you may possibly win. Yep, it's all working now. Power Minion's down there too. Cool. Nice. Chances are getting lower every time, yeah. That's why you see it. Yeah, well, I hope it does. I hope it helps. It'd be nice if it could. It would be nice. Three years ago, and you've been living with it since that. That mustn't have been a nice conversation. No, I do hope you get better. Well, I think you are better now, hopefully, but I hope you remain in good health now. Must have been nice at that age. No, don't worry, Power Minion. I think you're all sorted now. You're on the thing, so. So, I believe... Oh, I'm not sure what it's doing here. I mean, the ILS is definitely not on. Let me just... Maybe turn on lock. See if it... Ah, here we go. Yeah, we need to turn on the localizer mode, and that'll bring us onto the localizer, as the name states. So yeah, we can go flaps 1. Turn engine mode selector now to normal. And wing and probe. Anti-ice can go off. And with that, we can go flaps 2. Ah, good. Good, yay. Yeah, because I'm having a break once we get to Dublin. Not a long one, I haven't been flying that long, but long enough to get on it and get loaded in. You'll have to bear with the A32NX rather than your towless or whatever you use an X-plane. So, we can now approach mode instead of localizer, and that'll start bringing us down. So, before we put the gear down, we can arm the speed brakes. And less than 10 miles an hour, we can put the gear down. And then with that, we can go flaps 3. See if I can see it. Now there is actually a place I saw, a place like already flown over actually. It's just to the east of Dublin, southeast maybe. And it's a nice little island, and on a clear day you can see all the way to Snowdon, which is insane. There we are, so we've captured the ILS, so we can go flaps full. We'll do our before landing checklist. So, nose lights on. Land lights are set, cabin checked, auto brake is low, engine mode selected normal, Speed breakers arm, flaps are full. Yeah, we are sorted for predictive wind shear systems also on. Anti-skids on. Yeah, set for the approach. I'm just trying to spot the runway, to be honest. I cannot, for the life of me. I think the airports are there. But I am struggling to see the runway. Am I looking in the wrong place? Oh, is that it there? I think that's it with the run, but the lighting's not loaded in. You know what it's giving us? Which is really weird. And I've only just noticed, I believe... I might have to just go around here, you know, and capture the different ILS. This is like a really weird runway it's given us. Let me just... I'm going to disarm this. I'm not going to use that runway. I believe it's I don't even know if it's in use. I don't want to risk it. And it's got X's all down it. I really don't know if it's in use. We'll set altitude to 3000 again. A little detour, but I don't think that's actually in use, that runway. Yeah, if you're using the default A320, I'd reevaluate what you're doing. Let's just pull up the Navigraph charts. So we want approach, and we want 10 right, I think. See these two runway? I think we want this one here, which I believe is 10 right, 10 right. So minimums for that, cat 2 ILS, yes. It's 100. Let's just set up again. I'm sorry about this. I did not even realise until this point that it's probably given us a completely wrong runway. Sim brief, eh? I said we'd listen to it before, but definitely not listening to it. Let's just put us in quite a weird situation. Right, we'll just turn right headed now. Heading to 320. This gives you a bit extra more time to get on to. EA. Power Minion, the giveaway ends when we land back at Birmingham. Yeah, as EA says, back at Birmingham. So, currently about an hour and a half away, maybe a bit longer. That's when we'll end the giveaway and we'll see who wins. So what we'll do, I'll pull it onto the screen here. It's probably going to ruin the FPS, but I'll just do it for 2 seconds. Put it onto the screen here, and I'll just click pick a winner. Or we'll close entries and pick winner. Yeah, and that'll be how it's decided. Gear's already down, so we don't want to bring it back up. So let's just have a quick look what's happening out there now. So that's the runway we want to land on. Honestly, I don't know why it's been given. I should have noticed before, to be honest, but I only just realised as we as we got sent on a weird direction. Now just turn left 260 to match the runway heading, or the opposite runway heading. Oh yeah, no problem, Ian. Enjoy your walk, and by the time we are back at... hopefully you've joined us by the time we're back at Birmingham. But yeah, enjoy your walk, and I'll see you later. When the stream has started today. I'm not sure what you mean, Power Minion. Sorry. Okay, no problem, Ian. Will you be quick enough to see our landing at Dublin? Your dad just ordered the 32. Oh, nice. I got 32 gig, and it's I've not noticed any problems yet. It seems to work pretty well. So yeah, I'd be excited about that. Nice. I'm not sure what I've got. I've got 4, but I think I've only got 32. So I think I got 4 times 8 rather than 2 times 16. So you bet you've probably got more room for improvement if you've got 4 slots for it. You can put an extra 2 in and get the 64 then. Which would be cool. I mean, 64 gigabytes of RAM is indestructible. You don't even need that. So we will fly 160. So we're 2 miles roughly, and then turn back. Let me just pull up. Sorry, I'm just missing chat. I'm just going to pull up the ILS information again for this. So our ILS now is 108.9. That's more like it. Yes. And then we can arm approach mode. Ryzen 5 3. I'm not sure about Ryzen. I've only really seen about Intel. I mean, I'm sure it's good. I've heard Ryzen, like, it's like Xbox and PlayStation, they're both good at different things, I guess. Someone might correct me on that, but that's the way I see it. Okay, so captured on the ILS, but it seems to be like completely the wrong direction. Ah, that's why. No problem. We'll just sound that again. Oh god, that 40 knot crosswind is literally taking us way off course. Dear me. So, you know, you're gonna try the default 787. Oh god, you are a brave man. It's like a barge trying to taxi it on the runway, on the taxiways. It's horrible. I want my money back for that premium edition now. Bailey, I saw the giveaway will be announced when we were back at Birmingham, so once we're done the return. And you put something on Discord for a little bit of it. Yeah, no problem. I'll take a look after the stream, and if someone's not already answered you by then, I'll help you then. This is the weirdest ILS I've ever seen into runway 16 at Dublin, but so it's not 16 anymore, is it? 10. However, we had to improvise since Simbrief had given us completely wrong runway. I should play chat from now on before I just take what they say for gospel. But yeah, we're getting a crosswind here of... I'm captured on an ILS now at least. We're not completely lined up with it though. If that crosswind is confusing the autopilot into thinking that... I mean, look at that. As you can see on this ILS display here, we're nowhere near lined up. We'll just turn off the weather radar now. Yeah, someone should know how to do it. I'll take a look, like I say. Oh, the Norwegian 787 livery. Enough to make a grown man cry. That is. Hopefully one day we'll see them come up long haul again. I don't think for the near too distant future that they'll be using anything like that. Let's just disconnect the autopilot. We'll fly in ourselves. I think I'm going to do a better job, to be honest, because it just seems to be holding it at this angle here, and I don't really want that. Right, we can then make a right turn now. So I should have done this, shouldn't I? Turn off the flight directors. So yeah, I've gone quiet now because I need to concentrate on this crosswind. Oh my god, this is pretty 20 knots crosswind, roughly. The meta wasn't wrong. Continue.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Oh, it's done the roll too. Oh, we're going around. That was never stable. But after that roll, we'll go around. Gear up. Flaps 2. Speed brakes disarmed. And level climb. Yeah, definitely Bailey. Go around was I think it was pretty much necessary then. Let's pull up our... It's not going to follow that, is it? Is it? Quite possibly going to follow the missed approach. According to Navigraph. No, it's not. Oh my god. So what we're going to do, we're going to fly to Maccosim, do a full 180. We'll just set our own heading. We can't even do that, can we? I'm not sure what's going wrong. Oh, maybe that? Yep. Okay. Engage autopilot, and we want 110. That's our... So, as I say, we'll pull up Navigraph again. So we'll follow this to Maccosim. At Maccosim, we will then turn 180 to 277. Follow that Dublin VOR, which actually I think, did we set before? We did. Look at that. Just in preparation for that happening. So we go back to our charts. So do that 180 degree turn, come back around, and then we'll come back a full 180 for that up to Risap. We'll try that approach again. To be fair, when we hit minimums I probably shouldn't have done it. I should have just gone around there, but I tried to make it work and it just wasn't going to work in the end. So I believe that it does that weird roll thing when you try and make a big input. We'll set the speed 160. Actually no. Set speed 200. So yeah, when you try and make a big input, left or right, when you're on final, or really close to the ground, like below 100 feet, that's what it seems to do. So yeah, we'll turn to 277 now. Turn left. That's what, yeah, it doesn't seem to like it, so it kind of just bugs out. Turn on the flight directors again now. I'm just giving EA more time to to load this sim up. Oh, you getting New England tap, nice. Hopefully we win the Euros. I know, the next World Cup, that's when England shall win it. I hope it comes soon. I don't think it will do. We can hope, we can dream and we can hope. Climb 5,000, oh sorry, 4,000 now. My apologies. And turn to 277 it said, didn't it? take off that. I hope it's coming home. I really do. Keep it coming round. We're just giving more people time to enter the giveaway. We are just being ultra nice. And even know that EA's probably cursing me for that. Yeah, Alaska can have some nice liveries. I believe they've got about 20 different liveries with different people on the tail of the aircraft too. Correct me if I'm wrong. EA seems a pretty knowledgeable guy on liveries. I'm a go-to man for any livery information. Oh, you're ready in parts of the gate, cool. If only we were on Maccosim, you could watch me land. Fortunately not. You know what I never did? I never turned the left landing light back on when I was trying to show you guys the little trick that I learned. Dear me. My girlfriend had her her parents' dog round a couple of months ago, and she decided when we went on walks, not us. So you try and drag it out and she's like, nope. No, fair enough. You're the boss. What dog have you got, Ian? I love them. Ah, I don't, honestly. I think Sham Nato was trying to fly us before. And I don't think I have it turned on. I'm pretty sure I turned it off because you get maniacs who fly around like no man's business, you know, like on the wrong runway and a number of different things. So I just thought I'll turn it off and avoid the problem. She rules the roost too, does she? Oh, Cavalier King, that's nice. The nice little dog those. But yeah, she's the ruler of the roost. I think it's cold now too. I went on a walk before, and honestly, it was freezing. Said it was 2 degrees, but okay, I couldn't feel my face when we came back. Honestly, it was that cold. Just load up Navigraph again, we'll just check where we are. Just flying over that VOR now. Or just to the right of it actually. But that's fine. So once we get back up to Risap, we'll make that left turn and back down. Oh yeah, ready. Sorry Ian, you probably missed it. We did try bringing his 1.6, and I think that runway is discontinued. It's definitely not in use, but that way. I don't think it is anyway. So instead of doing that, we then tried to change it to 1.0 right. In doing that, it ended up being a weird approach where, because of the crosswind, the aircraft just never captured the ILS straight on. And it was coming from the side like this. And once I got to the runway, I tried to oppose the crosswind by giving it a bit of left bank, and in doing that the aircraft started to roll, so I just started to go around instead. Just try to avoid all the issues and go around. So that's why we're here now, and we'll try again. Hopefully with more success this time. I think it'll be more success. We were never really stable in that approach, but that's what I get for trying to make it work, I guess. So yeah, once we get back up to Risap, about another minute, we'll start making the turn to heading of 100. Actually, what I'll do, I'll turn on track FPA actually. Turn off the flight director. Turn on the ILS. Descend to 3,000 feet in order to capture it. Ideally you want to capture an ILS from below, not above. Because once the aircraft tries to chase an ILS from above, it completely forgets about speed and just goes for the ILS. So it'll end up just increasing your speed way over your approach speed, and then yeah, it won't go too well from there. So you definitely want to capture an ILS from below, like we are going to do now. So we can make that left turn now to 110. As it's a 180 degree turn, what we'll do is we'll set it to 150 just to make sure it is a left turn we're going to do. It's just taking a long time to get to 110. Dear me. Let's just have a quick look out the window, shall we? Ah, look at that. Let's have a quick look on Navigraph where we are. Yeah, it's a really quick turn. Let me just set it to 173. Yeah, the graphics on this are insane, aren't they? Although, like, say, X-Plane might have better flight dynamics at the moment, this sim definitely trumps it on any kind of visuals you get. I think it's that photogrammetry. At the beginning, I didn't have it turned on. I thought I did, I didn't. So the day I turned it on, it's like the change in how good it looks was insane. Went from looking like FSX to actually looking like Microsoft Flight Simulator. So let's just set our speed 160. There we are. So there is 10, right? That is what we're aiming for. And this approach should be a bit more stable now. We'll turn on localizer lock mode in a minute. And that should then bring us onto the runway heading. It makes sense why it would give us Otna and then bring us maybe out here. That would have made more sense if we actually selected the right runway in the first place on SimBrief. But for some reason it didn't give us that option. At some point we might actually get to see Dublin. It's the ORBX scenery and it's very, very nice, but I don't even know if we'll get there this time, hopefully. Should do. I know EA. I'm looking forward to PMDG is my go-to. I love PMDG. They're 777 and the 737. We need a majestic -8. Let's just turn on the approach mode now. We need... I mean, that's the DIJ's coming from Aerosoft. I don't think it's... They said it's study level, but... I'm skeptical. Maybe I shouldn't be. I should put my faith in them, but I don't know. I hope it'd be good. I think it'd be up there with a good... What has just happened there? Ah, you're about to see what's going to happen now. So, we can go gear down. Go flaps 4. I'll just arm those speed brakes a bit because you're going to see it. Oh my god. What is going on? Let's just try and bring it in ourselves. Yeah, let's try. I think the Q&A. Oh, 1019. But that shouldn't make too much of a difference. That's just put us like way too high now, though. I mean, look! Oh my God, we're like 40 knot, 40 knot crosswind. And we are running. Oh my days! Can you guys see that? Like, how it's just taking me? I feel it's a pretty good job, EA, that you didn't land here in a Dash 8. You ended up in Belfast. Dear me. So we need to crab down to the runway, which will actually help us lose altitude, but at the same time it helps us not see where we're going.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Yeah, we can turn you off.
Don't sink.
I know. However, we are alright doing this.
1,000.
I think this will be a Ryanair landing. A 101 on how to do a Ryanair landing. Dear God. I've never seen anything like it. Where it's just been... I know we're all white on the puppies, but... I don't think there's any way we're going to be able to even fix it. Because it's... Up at like 1500, you've got a 40 knot crosswind that just brings you way off centre line. I mean, if that's what the autopilot was just like having a bit of fit with it. So we can go down, we'll then arm our spoilers now. We'll try and get a decent landing in. I'm not promising anything. It's a bit better than last time this though.
50, 40, 30,
Retard.
20, 10, 5.
Oh, it's not too bad, you know. I'll take that. Reverse is green. That is not too bad. Thank you, Ian. I just about coming on 60 knots now. Do some manual braking. Yeah, just about managed to save that, but it was I think the crosswind is what's throwing the aircraft off too. It's just very, very weird. We're down. Takeoff might be interesting. Thank you, EA. The approach was a bit dodgy, but we got there in the end. That was the main thing. So I believe Aer Lingus have their aircraft parked over in this over here, so we'll just stop here and turn on the APU. Anti-ice can go off. Let's just start on. Ooh. Actually, I believe below 10 degrees you leave the, what is it? 8 degrees? I believe below 10 degrees you leave the engine anti-ice on, so we'll do that. Landing lights can come off. And at the gate I'll show you this landing light thing I was trying to show you ages ago. Taxi lights should be on already. I'll turn off the ground proximity warning system. I'll turn on this now and see if it makes any difference, but auto throttle and approach can come off. Disarm the spoilers, flaps can come up. Predictive windshield system off. Cool. And transponder can come to off too. Cool, we can taxi now. That was very an interesting landing, let's say. Managed to get there in the end, but respect to any pilot that can do that in real life. Dear me. Let me guess, Ian, you came crashing back down with quite a thud. It's funny you say that, you know, because I had the exact opposite problem where I landed at Gibraltar, and see, so my throttle, I have the Cessna Pro throttle, so it's like the free one, the free almost axis you have, and then you have the black, red, and green. But at the bottom, you have like a little detent where you can put it into reverse. So I have to put it all the way down, and then go full throttle, so all the way back up, and that manages to engage my full reverse thrust then. So you can see I'm going to pull it all the way down and then back up. And as you can see there, it did it. So that's now full again. However, when I did it, I didn't actually engage reverse thrust, I just went full toga. So I ended up being at Gibraltar, landing on the landing zone. It was alright, but then as I landed, I went full toga right off into the sea on stream. It's quite embarrassing. Maybe for a good laugh, but I'm very disappointed. It's my first crash ever on this sim, and that's such a stupid mistake. Oh, we can just turn on our strobe lights and whilst we're crossing the runway. So yeah, I believe the Aer Lingus terminal, they have their own little terminal on this side of the airport, so they are closest to any taxiways. It's closest to generally the most active runway, which is 28 left. Oh, at least managed to recover. That'd have been quite embarrassing. You went full reverse thrust. Oh, instead of the gear, so that's been like pretty close to where should we go? So 1 second, just trying to decide which terminal we should go at. 496 Alpha. 406 Alpha is it actually? 406 Alpha. We'll go here. This is the one for me. And then we can turn off the taxi lights now. Close off the engines, idle them, and bring it in. Cool. Yes, this is payware. This is ORBX Dublin. It's very, very nice. Very nice scenery. I bought it this morning whilst we were doing the flight here this afternoon, or this evening. So yeah, this is definitely not standard Microsoft flight sim. It's very nice scenery too. Done a good job on this too. So, engine 1 can come off, engine 2, and then the fuel pumps too. Oh, yes, I know. Continue. Now, I believe if it was icy, you would leave those on, but it's not, so we're fine. Yes, let me show you. I've been begging to show you this and not able to show you it. Right. So, if you look here, this is where the landing light is for the A320 instead of being in the actual structure of the wing. It's here. So yeah, let me try and see if I can show you. So, as I click this chapter, I'm going to go back out and look in that same position. See there how it comes out? I thought that was quite cool. That was modelled. And then back in and out. I'm so easily entertained. I saw that, I thought it was quite cool. So yeah, APU-B can come on too to get some airflow through the cabin. Peaking actually can stay on. Wing lights can come off. Strobe off. Ah, yeah. Well, it's not necessarily a second. Oh, I should have done that on our cruise actually. Not necessarily a second flight plan, but you can. What you can do is edit flight on SimBrief. Let me quickly just do this. Use current time. So then you can then enter your new details in SimBrief. So EIDW to Echo Golf Bravo Bravo. So departure is 10. Arrival is 15. And it's a Liffey to Echo departure. So what we can do is generate that. And now I believe if we go into MCDU menu, sorry I've gone off the chat now, I was just loading that up. So we go into the MCDU menu, ATSU and AOC menu again, init, and then we can request that and see it's changed the departure and destination now. Look at that estimated time airborne, now it's half an hour because of that 40 knot tailwind we're going to have on our way back. Blinking you'll miss it. So we'll go back to the init page, and init request, there we go, and it's all been put back in now. We'll just change that cruise level, we're going to change that to 300 to try and solve the problem we had before. Format error. Is there? Do I have to put flight level? What's the format error? No, you don't need to reset it anymore, which is the best part actually. Yeah, pretty sure after introducing the sim briefing, they introduced that. But yeah, it's a very, very good feature. I think it's British Avgeek that put it on his Discord. That's how I learnt. I know. I want that tablet too. Waiting patiently for it. It'd be cool if you could like sign up to being on Navigraph, if you could like link it to this and have all your Navigraph charts in there. That'd be cool. Or even if it has its own free version, I don't have to use Navigraph then. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll connect to external power to just in the avoidance of the APU going out. We can get some whistle have power on the aircraft. Want to make sure of that. So yeah, we'll set this to 240, but we'll climb maybe a bit higher just to make sure we don't want to be in that cloud again. We go to init B and block fuel. So fuel planning. No, I don't want that. Let me just. We'll do it the easy way. Sorry. 20% or 18%. That gives us 3.4 tons, which is more than enough. So we'll add to 3.4 into there. That's better. Yeah, exactly. I've had to like load up another. Rather than having to do that and load up another application, it'd be cool if you could have it on there. I think the Zebo mod has it on there, doesn't it? For X-Plane, or does it not? I thought it did. I was watching the flight deck to sim and he had it on there. I could be wrong, I'm not sure. So let's go to our flight plan. And it's a Liffey to Echo. Departure from 10 right. There we are, Liffey to Echo. Insert that, and then at Birmingham we are using the ILS runway 15. And it's a Chas 2 Delta. Is that going to be on there? No, it's not. Let's have a look on our Navigraph chart, shall we, see what other options we have. So, star, chase. And we're coming from. Where are we coming from? Ampit. Which isn't actually on here. That's fine. So that'll head us down to Chase, then from Chase we'll vector ourselves in. It's pretty much just a left turn then, isn't it? to line up with the ILS then. So I believe Ampit. Let me have a look. It's not on here. I believe it's going to be somewhere over here maybe. Let me just check on this map we have. Yeah, it's giving us a weird... Oh, it's the ILS at Birmingham going to be weird. And you have to work it like you do at Manchester. Maybe vet yourself in. We'll go free golf. No vias. It's going to do that, isn't it? And we'll delete Paul from it. We don't want that. Insert. Actually, look, we can get rid of Paul. We can't get rid of it, can we? So if maybe from Noslo we go direct to Vegar. That's still not Chase though. That's not the right. All the ILS approaches into UK airports. Hopefully it gets fixed. Hopefully it gets fixed. But I'm skeptical. But yeah, all of the UK ILS approaches seem to be a bit weird and don't work very well. So I've probably just missed quite a lot of the chat. Trying to work out that. Oh, Zebra model, that's all that, is it? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean for free, that's pretty impressive. To have that as part of it. Yeah, I've turned off the blue ribbon too, but it could come in handy at some point. I use Navigraph most of the time now, so it kind of eliminates that problem. This is such a weird approach. Like, bring us. That MCT is not too difficult, but Vega. Am I looking at this wrong? So it's bringing us over Vega, which I don't actually think it does. No. Croft. Where's Croft? Ampit, Knockin, Crew, Chase. That would make more sense. It seems to have given us a completely weird flight plan to what oh, I know what it's done actually. It's filled in the blanks with weird. So after Ampit we want Knockin, Crew. Let's see if we can enter it ourselves. I apologise. Let's see if we can. That's better. Can we get rid of? I do apologise for all this, but it is slightly frustrating, and I just want to kind of get rid of it rather than Settle for it. And you can't delete it. This is a double F EA. That's right, I don't understand. What I'm going to do is, from Noslo, direct to Vegar. From Vegar, direct ourselves over here. About 180 maybe. And then 150 to capture the ILS then. I think that's going to be our best bet. Our makeshift flight plan might work. Sorry, I've missed quite a lot of the chat. Yeah, I only got back into flight sim like since this came out, to be fair. I wasn't really into it before, but this reignited my passion, and now I spend more time doing this than anything else. Yeah, exactly, Ian, you learn stuff every day, don't you? Handy people like British AvGeek and a number of people that are making videos helping us too, which is always nice. Very helpful, so yeah. Just gotta learn every day. So let's set up our performance too for departure. You know, I don't let us do it, is it? You know, Ian, I was showing off like this MCDU thing where you can just do a quick turnaround. I don't think you even can. I can't set up the performance page. Without being able to do that, I can't really do much. Oh wait. Ah, here we are. Right, never mind, we're sorted. So we'll go flaps 2. Flex to 1053, that's fine. VR speeds are a little lower now. Transition is 6,000. Yeah, it has been a flight saver. Lifesaver. Yeah, it really has. I'm glad they brought it out. It's allowed to get back into it. To be fair, X-Plane I've heard is better for flight dynamics, but in terms of looking out the cockpit window, this sim is definitely better. Apart from the odd thing they need to fix, such as this mountain that's suddenly grown. All these mountains that have suddenly grown in Dublin. We can ignore those. It's a nice livery, isn't it? Proper throwback one. It was either this or the one with the bare metal wings, but I chose this one. Yeah, it is. It was quite small before, isn't it? Was it? Or wasn't it? General community. I think it's like even on X-Plane now. I think there's 30 viewers on Twitch, whereas Microsoft Flight Simulator seems to have reignited quite a lot of people's passions. I think, what was it, about 2 million purchases they've had? Which is quite mad for something that's a relatively, I'd say, small community. Just have 2 million people using it. It's pretty insane. So anyway, I think we pretty much set up after messing around. The APUs took up quite a lot of our fuel, but that's fine. So we can get pushed back from stand now. We're going to get our little mate helping us? No, we're not. We got no pushback talk today, so we'll get the invisible one doing it for us. Better than using reverse thrust. So, fuel pumps can come on. engine 2. Oh, ignition start, and then engine 2. Can start up. Cool. I'm not sure if you already started EA, but you may as well start pushing back now. Let's just quickly. I swear to God, if the sim crashes from this, then I will be mad. Ground services. This is definitely something I need to work on. Remembering to do that. That spy, here we go. Oh wow, it's pretty well covered tonight. So what have we got? We got ground and tower, and then nothing at Birmingham. Ground and tower at Dublin does pretty good, and then London control. So yeah. Oh, you're pushing back too, cool. Oh, I'm sorry, that probably just ruined the... It's, yeah. The stream is back to normal now, it's a bit laggy then I think, was it? Engine 1 can start now, engine 2 is fired up. And we can stop that pushback. And set the parking brake. Oh, you know what, I never got a drink. Right. Whilst engine 1 is starting, I'm going to break all rules and leave the flight deck to go get a drink. Let's turn on the taxi lights. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Right, I have returned, and the plane has not blown up. Ah yes, Ian, speaking of Sim Toolkit Pro, not Sim Toolkit Pro, Luke Air, over 2 seconds. I actually do have that. The stream might be a bit choppy, but we can fix it in a second. Downloads, Air Toolkit, Air Tool. I turned it off before, I thought it was causing a lag, but it wasn't. So we're fine again now. Aer Lingus, and we can do the safety announcement, shall we?
Before we commence our safety
I'll do a little demo of it.
Are wearing headphones, please remove them at this time. We will now draw your attention to the safety features on board this aircraft. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the flash metal end.
With the Aer Lingus one, you even get the Irish accent
firmly on the strap, and to open your seatbelt, lift the buckle cover. There are 8 emergency exits, all of which are clearly marked by red and white exit signs. Floor plan lighting will guide you to these exits in poor visibility. There are 2 doors at the front of the cabin, one left and one right.
Yeah, definitely need to go there.
2 doors at the back of the cabin, one left and one right. And in the centre of the cabin at rows 12 and 13, there are 4 overwing window exits, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. All exits must be clear of any cabin baggage for taxi, takeoff and landing. Please take time now to locate the exit nearest you, bearing in mind it may be behind you. And in the event you should need to use one of these in an emergency, please leave all cabin baggage behind you. If the cabin pressure fails, an oxygen mask will be lowered automatically in front of you. Should this happen, stay in your seat, pull the mask down fully, cover your mouth and nose with the mask, secure it with the elastic strap, and breathe normally. You must put on your own mask first before you attend to children or any other passengers. There is a life jacket in a package under every seat, and if instructed by the crew to use this, you should take it out of its package and put the jacket over your head. The long strap should be wrapped around your waist
So
to the
let's
front,
start our taxi,
clipped
shall we?
and
Just do a quick
pulled
flight
tightly.
control check.
Each jacket has a light and a whistle for attracting attention, and you inflate the jacket by pulling down sharply on the red tag hanging below the jacket in front. It may also be inflated by blowing through the rubber tube. Jackets must only be inflated once outside the aircraft. Finally, there is a safety information card in the seat pocket.
Are you using
in front of you.
runway
It does
10?
contain important safety information. If it's
10
a while
right,
since you
yeah.
have travelled with us, you are unfamiliar with this aircraft
You might
type,
need to tell my
please
ribbon. It's
study
quite
it
it's all the way
before
down there.
departure.
It's quite simple for
We
me.
would like to remind you that the use of
It's
any
like pretty much
over-ear
straight taxi.
beat-style headphones are not permitted for takeoff or for
Can you use
landing.
our
We do
graphics
thank
and
you very
flight
much for your
plans?
attention, and of course wish you a pleasant and comfortable flight with us.
You have to do it on SimBrief for it
Ladies
to work.
and gentlemen, we will be dimming our cabin lights for takeoff and doing so again for
I'll let her
landing.
finish.
And this is part of our normal safety procedure. Cabin crew to your stations for cabin security check.
Cool. You can use Navigator for SimBrief as flight plan goes. So yeah, you need the flight plan on SimBrief in order for the flight plan to load into your MCDU there. I believe you can use Navigraph. They are like two. They do work together, I believe. From what I remember. However, I've not really used them together. I just use Navigraph for the charts and SimBrief for the flight plans. Even though it did give me runway 16, which is actually, let me show you. This runway here, as you can see, its X is all the way down it, which I'm pretty sure means it's not in use. So if we had landing there, I mean, it would be embarrassing. Not much wrong. It's probably like a long enough runway, but it'd been an embarrassing experience for all involved. Just turn on the strobe for a second whilst we're crossing the runway. Now we can turn on the flight directors. And then we'll do before takeoff. Is it going to let us? Oh no, it doesn't. Yeah, the only thing I noticed with this the air toolkit is some of the buttons on the announcements don't work, but all in all it does work pretty well. Have a look here, but yeah, no problem. You probably need maximum concentration at the moment. You'd end up taking off on the wrong runway. At least you're not on VATSIM. It could be worse. At least if it's 2.8, you know it's the opposite one. That's the the only saving grace for you. Is that 737 there? It is, isn't it? It's quite cool. We'll continue taxiing to this intersection here, I think. Oh, we won't need the whole runway. We're pretty light. So with that, we can set the auto brake to max. Signs are on. Cabin is cabin's checked. Spoilers are armed, flaps are set, and takeoff config is tested. Flight control screen can go off now. We can set our actual view. Oh, we're still going to do the. Should we do the first officer's view? It feels weird being sat on this side of the aircraft. I don't like that. Your chances of winning at least, DA, have remained at 25%. So I was looking at the charts for the departure before. So literally, I think it's correct, yeah. Oh, was it? Pressure's dropping around Dublin, it seems. So it's 1018 now. Thank you for the reminder, Ian. We looked at our charts before, and we just have to be above 3,000 feet before our first waypoint, so that's fine. We can just set our cruising altitude instead. We can climb straight to that. There's no problem there. Predictive wind shear system can come on. Weather radar can come on. Landing lights can come on. Yeah, we can continue taxiing onto the runway. Oh, sorry. Oh, either way, we got there now. Thank you for that. So that's why I need more people on streams, just so I can be reminded when I don't do something. And we can turn on the engine anti-ice too, just whilst the temperature is below 10 degrees. I'm not following that sense line because I just want to break off here and use as much runway as I can.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has switched on the fasten seatbelt signs. We would ask now that you ladies and gentlemen.
I wasn't supposed to press that. I hope everyone's got the seatbelts on because it's going to be a pretty rocky takeoff, I believe. So, let's go. Engine stable there. Manflex SRS auto thrust is blue. I feel like crosswind now to put some input on the rudder. Past 100 knots. You're going to see it on takeoff. V1 and rotate. I probably need to set a dead zone a bit lower. Just to reduce the movement on the stick. But yeah, that was not too bad in the end. That wasn't too bad at all. Positive rate of climb, gear up. Continue climbing. So by this waypoint here we need to be above 3,000 feet, so we're looking at 12.5 degree nose up. Just as we climb above that. I think 7,000, yeah, 1,700 we can reduce to first climb. Lower our nose now to 10 degrees, about 2,000 feet per minute, just to make sure we get to that constraint of 3,000, or above 3,000. If you're wondering, on the chart, that line below the 3,000 means at or above. So yeah, you want to pretty much make sure you're above that, which we are now, passing through. So, autopilot can come on. Flaps 1. And clean up the airframe, we can disarm the spoilers. Engines to ignition start as we're going to pass through some clouds now, so the ice is going to start building up. Turn on anti-ice, and nose lights can go off. Did you take off and get that stupid message from them saying you are not cleared for takeoff? Whilst holding my notes. So yeah, we're going to remember on this that we need to do our own guidance from Noslo. Yeah, come on, man. You're meant to be a pro pilot. Planes falling out of the sky. Can set our QNH as standard too. Or our pressure to standard. Which I believe is 1013 is the standard air pressure in the ISA. Be cool when we get a TCAS system fully working on this too. I was doing a flight on with a group of people on VATSIM the other day, and we must have been within not even a mile of each other. We took off from the same destination about 2 minutes apart, and he was flying slower than I was, and we ended up in the same place at the same time, literally within 100 meters of each other. It was pretty scary. On VATSIM too, if I got told off by some kind of controller, I keep in line. Oh yeah, I never experienced that where if the flaps are one it nosedives. No, I should just turn off the London lights now, pass up through 10,000. Yeah, I never experienced that. Although saying that, there's a time where I didn't use Microsoft Flight Simulator over Christmas, so maybe it was then. And then when I got back I updated it, so. Hopefully the stream stays a bit more healthy on this return leg now. We got quite a few problems before, didn't we, with the... Oh, it's starting to get choppy. Oh, look at that. Oh, like the clouds too. Down. Get a good view out that right window. Look at that. Screenshot that. I use the dev version, but with this new installer they've got, you can now do an experimental version. And I couldn't figure out what it was, what the difference was. So I just stick with the development. I think with development you're all good. I've never had an issue where it's caused any problems with anything. So I think experimental is now the new development, where there could be patch problems with it. But yeah, I think you're safe using the dev version. I mean, it's pretty much as good. I think that's right to Liffey now, so we've completed our departure. Yeah, I think it's not quite as immersive watching me doing it, but it's not far from the next best thing. We could turn off the wing and throw into the ice now. That's weird. As we started taxiing, we had 2,700 kilograms of fuel. We've now got 3,000. So someone's obviously been refueling us once we're taxiing. Don't ask me how. I don't know, but according to Microsoft Flight Sim, that's possible now. What we'll do is turn off the weather radar now too. We know what's around us. Oh yeah, and hit the I'm not sure anyone's seen this, but if you hit the video button here, look at this. You get a little video on your bottom E-cam display, which is also pretty cool. Oh, thank you, Ian, for subscribing on YouTube too. I appreciate that. I've just seen now. Have I found the YouTube channel is not as big as my Twitch channel? And everyone says the opposite. So everyone says that their YouTube grows quicker than what their Twitch does, but I found it's the way around for me. I had YouTube for about 3 months and then got like 3 times followers on Twitch and what I did on YouTube in the first month of using Twitch, so contrary to belief, I managed to do that. Oh wow, I never knew that. Oh, that is actually really handy. I mean, they made it really difficult to do it, but I mean, it's handy. Oh, thank you, Ian. That's quite cool, that if you wanted to look over, I'll do something out there. That's quite cool. Thank you for that. I need to learn Vatsim on yeah, Vatsim's one of those things. It is very, very good. Let me see, experience more immersive too. I definitely recommend it to anyone thinking about it, but I think the worst part is trying to get into it in the first place. It's just a bit nerve-wracking pressing that push the start button. I didn't want to do it. I was sat there for about an hour saying, you can do this, come on. And no, I'm not doing it. But finally I did it. It was definitely worth it. Once you get into it, it's good. Oh, you thought you got us on Discord too? Ah, nice. Thank you very much for supporting me and the channel. Ah yeah, I've just seen the your little message you got. Which one? Jim. No, I'm not.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has switched on the fasten seatbelt sign to shortly be landing. We would ask now that you return to your seat to ensure that your seatbelts are securely fastened. Your tray table will be clipped on your seat back so fully upright with the armrests down. If you're seated in rows 1, 12 or 13 today, please ensure that all cabin baggage once again is placed overhead for landing. The cabin crew will now go through the cabin to collect any waste or rubbish you've accumulated during the flight, so we would kindly ask that you have this ready for collection. Thank you.
Oh, you know what I've done? I've had my mic on mute. I don't know how long. Oh dear God. My apologies. I don't know how long. I don't know how long I've been on mute for, and how many questions I've answered and not answered. Yeah. I probably. I don't know how many questions I haven't answered. Oh, for Christ's sake. I've just been speaking to myself for a good... This is your guys' job to remind me of this when I'm... do something stupid. 10 minutes is... oh dear. When Macco Simulations said so quiet and peaceful, I was thinking... I'm assuming he means scenery. I don't know. My apologies. Oh dear. I should have got the hint, shouldn't I? The thing is with my headphones that I'm using to speak, obviously, my the mute button's on the back, which is a stupid design flaw, because it just means that I never know it's muted. No, yeah, I was definitely on mute and speaking to myself for a good 10-15 minutes. Brilliant. I do apologise, you probably just missed everything I've talked about for the approach. Landing lights can come on. I'm not sure how much I missed, but... My opinion on Microsoft Flight Sim... overall very good. There's a few problems. There's only a few, but there definitely is some. I'd say the graphics are non-comparable to any other sim. I would say the flight dynamics X-Plane is better. However, they're putting in 10 years of development into this, so I'd say it's worth buying now, because you know at some point it's going to be good. But yeah, overall I'd say very positive. Oh, we're getting rain now, I'd say we'll turn on the windscreen wipers. Yeah, overall very positive. I'd definitely recommend. And you can get the Maccosim EGBB, Birmingham Airport with it too. You can't get that on X-Plane. Oh. Set that. And we'll just make that right turn a little harder. And we'll go all the way down to 3000. Yeah, I was talking to my girlfriend and then I put my mic on mute and then never I never unmuted it. I should just leave it on now. I think she's asking me something. I can't remember what she's asking me. I think it was something about Navigraph or something. She was looking at it, confused. Isn't any cool, please? Yeah, pretty much what EA says, yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty much agreeing with what EA says. So what we're going to do is, just to get to the right altitude, we're going to make a right turn and loop around just so we're not too high on the approach. At the moment I'm a bit worried we're going to be a little high. So we'll counteract that. Because I plan early this time. Yeah, exactly. Optimization's going to get better, just general graphics, more photogrammetry everywhere. But overall it's going to get a lot better. Just a matter of time now, really. So we can set QNH 1029. Just pass through our transition altitude. Let's start that loop back around now. That right turn. It is annoying how they haven't, how the ILS approaches are a bit weird on this. That's one thing. That's one thing, Power Minion, I'd say. The it seems to be the UK that suffers. I've never had it with another. Saying that I fly to the UK more than anywhere, but it doesn't seem to have anywhere else have had that problem. It just seems to be the UK. Let's just turn on the ILS information, shall we? So, let's start our right turn again now around. Oh, imagine, Ian, without the fly-by-wire mod, there would not be one single aircraft that's properly usable. I mean, the A320, I've seen other streamers being asked like, oh, you only fly the A320, but it's like 747, the sort of simulations is pretty good, but I won't say it's still not as good as the fly-by-wire guys. What they've done to this. Without that, we'd have been without swearing, this sim would have been a bit of a shocker. Yeah, you don't even want to think how bad it would be. Honestly, I mean, I'm saying how good the scenery is, but I can't really show it off at the moment. We're expecting to come out the clouds about 1500, so we'll just keep turning around. Let's reduce this display. Actually, we need the arc just for a second whilst we align ourselves. And we can keep on turning to the runway heading now. 150. Oh, they are making an A321 too. That's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to the A380 they're bringing out. It was nice seeing it on the new installer, just sat there in the corner, like looking at you. So let's turn on the localizer now. Oh, we captured the ILS straight away. Cool. Yeah, we can turn on approach mode then. Oh, I seen Air Transat were doing a flight with the it was an A321 XLR across the Atlantic, which I thought was pretty mad. Transatlantic flights in a A321 is you'd be all cramped. It's cool that you can do it, but the XLR Neo, I mean, that's insane, the range. Like, you fly from, I'm sure Drawya did a video in the toeless one, and it flew from Toulouse, where the Airbus factory is, the final assembly line, all the way to, where was it now? Somewhere in China, non-stop, which is ridiculous. So, gear down. And let's just hope the the aircraft has captured the ILS, shall we? Yeah, I know. Not naming names again, but there is a lot of people promising pay-well level aircraft. We'll see. We shall see. Get it down so we can turn on the nose light. And we can just keep on coming down the ILS. We are following it down, so all is good. We are pretty much perfect vertically. Laterally, pretty much perfect, a couple of degrees difference. Oh, your brother-in-law works for Airbus, is he? Is he an apprentice, or is he what does he do there? That's interesting. Probably makes sense to why your Discord profile picture is the Beluga too. I'm not sure if you've seen mine, but mine's the Beluga, the Beluga XL. JetBlue is starting New York, Boston to London. Not sure if I just read that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Methinks we're gonna have a very, very really low minimum. We're gonna just converge with the runway. Not very. Not gonna have long to decide. 1,000 feet now, and we can see nothing. So we're gonna do before landing checklist. So landing gears down, signs are on, cabin is checked. Oh, is now checked. Flaps are full. Speed brake is armed. We can continue. As long as we dare. Dear me, this weather's horrible. Let's see if I can butter it. Let's see if I can see the airport first, and we decide if I butter it. Oh god. This is terrible. This might be another go around, you know. I'm not sure how bad it's going to get. You're meant to be able to see the lovely scenery around Birmingham before actually getting there too. Oh, that's cool, Ian. Yeah, Broughton or Cheshire's where they make the wings, isn't it, for the aircraft? Ah, here's the runway. Dear me. Just in time. Right, full concentration. Oh my god.
100 above. Minimum
Continue.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Nice. That's acceptable. Full reverse thrust. How does that auto brake? I'm not sure. I know. The one time I want to show off the scenery in Birmingham, you can't even see the terminals. Can you? Deary me. Yeah, we'll just manual brake now to exit the runway here. Roll out onto this taxiway. Thank you. I mean, definitely tested my skills. Or lack of, you could say. Yeah, I'm going to change the weather once we get into stand. I'll let you see the reflections of the rain on his textures, but once we get on stand, I'll go through the weather and you can see different types of weather too. So, I've just missed quite a lot, I think. Got some good. Oh yeah, send it into the Discord, Bailey. Into like the relevant group chat there. I'll take a look at those screenshots. Another Birmingham here. Yeah, this has to be an absolute joke. God's playing a sick joke on this is what he's doing. Let's play the landing.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your continued safety, please do remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft has arrived on stand and the captain switches off the fasten seatbelt sign overhead. Please ensure you take all of your personal belongings with you, including any reading material you may have brought on board. Remember to check the overhead locker and the area underneath the seat in front of you. Please do take care when opening the overhead lockers in case anything should.
Well, you have a 25% chance of winning, Ian. It's pretty high. I don't think anyone else has answered, have they?
Officers, but especially the operation through this
No,
afternoon. We
only
do thank
4
you
of
for
you.
choosing to fly with Aer Lingus.
It's pretty high.
And remember, you will find our best prices for flights, car hire, hotels, and travel insurance on our website, airlingus.com. We do look forward to welcoming you on board in the very near future. Gorgniel Mop with a cord of we hash, Aer Lingus and you also still going to get that's with.
Park on the same stand we left at, which was this middle one here.
And ladies and gentlemen, the
I
captain
forgot
has
the
indicated we are clear of all active runway, so you are free to use your mobile phones or any other portable
Anti-ice can come off
electronic
now for these
devices.
two. I mean, it does look nice in the rain, but you can't really see much. He's done a good job on this. Very, very good scenery. So yeah, we will park on this stand here is where we started this morning. That's after this evening actually, wasn't it? Feels like ages ago. How long was it? 3 and a quarter hours. So here's the sign for it. Stand 15. Very helpful markings too. Even in this pouring rain. And now, what I did see was how well these stands connect to. I've seen some stands that either don't go far enough or go way far into the aircraft. Let's just have a look down. Let's listen to our mate Dave. He's going to bring us in. We can idle a throttle now. Brake a little bit. Let's see how well he does. There we go. Cool. So, parking brake can be set. Engine mode sets to normal. Engine 1 and 2 off. Fuel pumps are... Oh, it's going to tell us that. Yes, I know. Pumps can come off. External power on. EPU bleed on. Engine anti-ice can come off now. Wing off. Taxi lights off. Wipers off. Adairs off in order. Packs can come off. Actually, no, keep them on. Keep everyone COVID safe. And seatbelt signs can come off. We can. There we go. So, we're on stand at Maccosim's EGBB. So let's have a look, shall we? So we're on stand 1.5. Some nice icing on the front. So yeah, it's stand 1.5. As you can see. This is Terminal 2, I believe. You can look at some of the texturing. I think this is... If you look at it in real life, it's like about to fall apart, so... He's done a good job of putting the textures on to make it almost identical to what it looks like in real life, to be honest. Texturing down here too, with all the clutter, the bins and stuff. As we go over the other side, actually just we'll change the weather, shall we? Is that snow? I think it's snowing. I'm not sure. Let's go and put on a few clouds. There we are. Yeah, you can see more now. And then this is the other side of Terminal 2. So I believe the turboprops can park over here. Then you probably get a little bus out. But yeah, this is the back side of Terminal 2. Then you got the remote tunnel. I mean, look how long this one is. Just long enough, do you reckon? But yeah, it's pretty cool I've managed to do that. Very, very nice airport. And guess what? We've got the visual docking systems. They're not working yet, however, he's working on some code, I believe, which will solve that problem. And will be... He wants to make it so it's tailored to each aircraft. So you get that stopped right in the same position every time. But yeah, that would be pretty cool when he brings that out. hopefully in not too distant future when he finally has the time to do something with his life rather than making airports. He's devoted his whole life to it at the moment. So yeah, this is, I'm not sure, I'm not familiar with Birmingham. I know it's Terminal 2 and I know this is Terminal 1, is it? I think. So yeah, Terminal 1's looking really nice. Same again. All the clutter at the gates, you got stand numbers on the front. The visual guidance systems, visual docking guidance systems, is it? I forget the name, but you know what I mean. Right on the front of the terminal there. Really nice texturing on the ground. And the general texturing of the taxiways and markings on the ground. Got some nice features on the side, some nice clutter down here. And on the rear side we've got the same again. So whoever does win this giveaway is a very, very lucky person. It's definitely I mean, if you don't, it's not too much of a loss. I think he's marketed it at $8.99, I believe. I mean, which is ridiculously cheap compared to other sceneries, which could be argued provide less coverage in this. So yeah, very, very good. And that extends all the way down to the final gate down here. He also said he's going to work on, so I believe, I'm not sure about this, but in Manchester, obviously the A380 has a double gate system, so one that goes to the bottom deck, one that goes to the top deck. It's to separate the cattle class and the first class people that go on top. I'm down on the cattle class, and you've got some millionaires on the first deck and doesn't want to go through the bottom deck to do it, so they need two different. So he said it's not available in the SDK yet to have two separate jetways, but when it is, he's going to have. I know the Emirates 777 parks here. Sometimes the A380, sometimes 777. One of them parks on this stand here, 5-4. I'm not sure it's right or centre, but one of the two. So yeah, at some point we're having double tunnels. And yeah, that is pretty much the majority of the airport. Terminal wise anyway, you got the ATC tower over here. Or ATC over here. Let me just change the camera speed. So yeah, we got the building over here. It's very nicely textured. It's weird, really. They put it on like the opposite side of the airport to everything else. Usually it's over there somewhere, but we will live on. And you can kind of see that the weird elevation gains and losses that the runway has from here. I'm not sure it's that obvious. You can kind of see. So you can see it goes up around just the end of the landing zone, then comes back down around the start of the landing zone on the other side. So yeah. And then we've got the apron over there. Got the apron here, with all the new texturing on. This possibly is private jet or GA. The area over here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That is the whole airport covered. That APU is deafening. I believe to get in this area you would walk down these here. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Looks very nice. And then we'll do some weather changes. So let's get some snow. No problem, because it looks very, very good. Even the texture has like snow over the top of the yellow. Or some of it, even, so it's looking more realistic. So like there, It's not covered as much, but then on this one it's pretty much covered. Where was it? Oh no, it's not. But yeah, you know what I mean. Some nice coverage, so it's not just one big block of snow. Nicer texture around here. No matter the weather, whether it's complete rainfall and you can't see anything like it was on landing, or if it's snow. And to get the best shots I found, actually whilst making the promo video, you want to go evening scattered cloud. There we go. That looks good. Very, very good. Got a nice clutter over here actually of the buses too. Very nice. So, should we get on with the moment you've all been waiting for, shall we? It'd be nice if there was some kind of drum roll up to it. As soon as I click the button, it's gonna reveal who got it. And it'd be cooler if we had some kind of like roll up to it, so it's not as build more tension. That's what we've been trying to do. Elongating this tour of Birmingham as long as possible to build the tension. We can have a look at the town if you want. But no, it's looking really good. As you can see there. So, we only had 4 entries for the giveaway. Anyone that's watching now and got Microsoft Flight Simulator and wants to enter, you can enter, or type in the chat, !Macco EGBB. I will go into the flight deck, I'll set the chrono. Anyone wants to do that, I'll, oh, actually it says on here, actually it's a bit clearer. You've got 1 minute. Anyone that's in the chat at the moment wants one final chance, you've got 1 minute. Chrono hits 1 minute and then we'll do the draw. And anyone that does, we'll see pull up on here. So we've got 4 people at the moment. Ian, EA, Aviation Simulation, and Power Minion. Lee's joined now. We've got 1 more. 5. Your chances of going out, that's like 20% chance now. Still pretty high actually. You got 20, 18, 17 seconds. I'm not sure if my... Oh god, you know what, I've not been reading chat, I'm very sorry. Hello Echo. My chat has, for some reason, never updated from the point that... Oh, I'm very sorry, I've been ignoring chat. From the point Ian said change the weather, I've not been able to read. Let's just go through. Oh, I'm sorry, I've missed those. Where are we up to? I've missed a lot of the chat. For some reason it hadn't updated. I did think the chat went quiet. To be fair, most of the questions have been answered by you guys, which is nice of you. But yeah, Max has done a very good job with this. Anyone that's wanted to answer, you've had 2 minutes now, your time's up. And the entries are locked in. So let's go through the chat one more time. Yeah, the airport is so empty because I have set the traffic to off. Purely because FPS rate, I just wanted to have the settings as high as possible whilst keeping the FPS low. So that's why the airport is looking pretty empty. But apart from that, all the ground crew is still there. All this is what Clutter Macco Simulations is putting for us. So yeah. I probably should have kept it on high. I can just give you a quick look if you want before we do it. Just to build the tension a little more. I am very sorry, I've missed half the chat to be honest. I did think it was weird it went quiet. Let's go to traffic, I'll just turn it up. I'll give you a feel of what it looks like, just to build up the tension a little more. Hopefully it's done something nice there. Insert. Oh yeah, so yeah. You got aircraft all over the place now. Looking a lot busier. But you can kind of see how it's affected the frame rate now, so it's not too bad actually, but you get a little micro stutters every once in a while. You can see how well these air bridges connect up to the aircraft too. I mean, if you go inside, it is literally bang on the money, isn't it? That's probably the best one I've seen so far, actually. But yeah. Oh, are they not an airline anymore? I mean that. I didn't realise I had the livery installed, but it's a bit dodgy. But yeah. Shall we get on with it? Shall we? I wish there's a drum roll for it. It's kind of just. But we will live. So, I did say we close the entrance, so we'll do that. Why is there a 20% chance of winning? I wish everyone that entered a good luck, and thank you for entering too. Thank you to the new people that joined our stream, and we'll I don't want to click it. I want the tension to build. You don't know when I'm going to click it. Apart from the few... thank you, Ian. Thank you. Apart from the few moments of me not catching up on chat and me having my mic on mute, which means you couldn't hear me. It's been a pretty good stream. We'll click it, shall we? We'll go for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ian is the winner. Congratulations to Ian, and my apologies to the other 4 that didn't win. We can all be happy for Ian. Thank you to EA though. He was the sole entrant and he still helped people out, so very nice of you. But yeah, that is Ian. That's, Ian, what I will do is I'll speak to Macco Simulations. I'll speak to him, and then we'll sort something out. I'll message you on Discord once that's all sorted for you. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, exactly. That's the saving grace. I know you might not have won, but I mean, the value for money on it anyway. It's definitely worth the $8.99 you pay. So either way. Ah, thank you, Macco. Yeah, congratulations to Ian. But yeah, I'll speak to Macco Simulations and then we can sort something out for Ian, our winner. So yeah, hopefully you can all join me in our next stream. Ian's just bought the Manchester Airport too. Nice. Yeah, no problem, yeah, and hopefully I'll see you in the following one. I'm going to put in the Discord some... If anyone wants to suggest anything, put it in the upcoming streams. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, listen to Macco Simulations. Just do that and we'll sort it out that way. But thank you very much, Macco Simulations, for getting involved in number 1, giving us the scenery. Number 2, allowing a giveaway to happen, and number 3, helping us give us all this absolute fantastic scenery you've given us here, including Manchester too. So thank you for all your help, and I hope you have a good weekend now, Macco Simulations. You've earned it quite a lot now. I know you're working on Manchester tomorrow, I believe. No rest for the wicked, but yeah, this scenery. I've seen quite a few people say it as I was doing the tour and as I was catching them back up on chat. But yeah, quite a few people said it was very, very good, and they're all right. It is, and it's only going to get better, which is the best thing. So yeah, congratulations to Ian. I'll post in the Discord. If anyone wants to post some suggestions in the upcoming streams chat on Discord, they can, and we'll try and fly those. But yeah, thank you to everyone that's got involved, everyone that's watched. Congratulations to Ian for winning, and thank you to Macco Simulations for the opportunity to be able to do this, as well as giving us Birmingham Airport. And I wish you all a nice night and a good weekend. And until the next one, enjoy yourselves, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.